responsibly sourced. Forevermark. The diamond. The promise.
Day and night, black and white, where the X meets Y, fire and ice. You and me make a wonderful we. You go zig, I go zag, we are the yin and yang.
The Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 with multi-window. Enjoy two different things at the same time.
You and me make a wonderful we.
Many worlds, one tab.
Presenting Wine Stone Red. It happens. Edeco. Live beautiful. Your room next.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. We continue with our coverage on the big story right now. Just a short while ago, we spoke to Pakistani umpire Asad Rauf. He's been named a wanted accused by the Mumbai police in the IPL spot fixing charge sheet that they had just filed a short while back. We spoke to Asad Rauf as he's speaking to us from Lahore, and we asked him about his involvement in the IPL fixing scandal as well as his relationship with Bindu Dara Singh.
एक डिस्कशन होती है, एक इंफॉर्मेशन होती है। डिस्कशन तो मैं किसी से भी करता हूँ, वो तो कोई ऐसी बात नहीं। इन्फॉर्मेशन कौन दे सकता है? मैच की कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन ना तो वो मुझे पता है, वो मैच ना तो मैंने कंडक्ट किया है, मेरे काम में कोई हो कोई ऐसी बात कि मैंने कुछ किया है, तो फिर तो कोई बात बनती है। तो मैं अपने लीगल एडवाइजर से अभी मेरा कांटेक्ट नहीं हुआ, मुझे अभी उन्होंने इन्फॉर्म किया है, तो मैं उनसे बात करके तो फिर मेरा लीगल एडवाइजर ही जो एडवाइस करेगा वही मैं आपको बता सकता हूँ।
In the meanwhile, N. Srinivasan has washed his hands off his son-in-law once again, reiterating that it has absolutely nothing to do with him. In fact, if I directly quote him, he says, Mayappan has been suspended already and law will take its own course. Shishir Hatangri is with us from Mount Abu. If we can come back to you, Shishir. We've heard what Srinivasan has to say about Gurunath Mayappan. But the fact is, very serious charges against someone whom we all know clearly was the CSK boss, even though they like to dismiss him as an enthusiast. There's incriminating evidence proving that he was one of the principals of the team. Now, cheating, gambling, forgery, conspiracy, betting using unfair means, these are all the charges against him. If the BCCI, the IPL governing body, if they want their fans to take the game seriously, what do they need to do now?
I'll just give you a small incident. When I was a little boy, I used to go and watch wrestling at one of the big stadiums in Mumbai. And I used to be a great enthusiast watching it. And when I got to know that, the strongest man who was fighting the strongest man of India was a restaurant waiter in a Chinese restaurant in Mumbai, I lost interest in that sport. I hope we don't come to that stage where, that the public at large gets fed up of what is happening. They lose interest. We've all admired some of the great players for their big hitting, for their sixes. But today, this is franchisee cricket we're talking about, where the owner holds the key. He calls the shots. And if there are, issues like these, I'm not sure that some of the key members in the team won't be aware of it. That's number one. This is not Indian cricket. This is not playing for your country. This is asset cricket. It's a franchisee who owns the asset. So if there's a franchisee who's involved in certain activities, it's very hard for me to be convinced that none of the players are aware of it. That's one. Two is, if you want to restore faith in the public that has given you this popularity in terms of the IPL being a global event, then it's very important for the administrators to now take a call and say to the public that we are serious about what has happened. We're going to take relevant action. If it means banning a top team that is involved, so be it. But you have to now look at the public and say, you'll be worried when the public stops coming to the ground. It's never happened in the past. It went through the match fixing phase and people still followed the game. But eventually you're testing the public's patience, and that's something that worries me as a cricket lover. Okay. And I think it should be the game.
All right, well, thanks very much for joining us, Shishir Hatangri. Also, Atul Vasan, I'm afraid we're running out of time here, but we are going to continue tracking this story through the evening. The big story coming in, of course, that the Mumbai police has filed its charge sheet in the IPL fixing case, and they have named Gurunath Mayappan, among many others, as one of the accused.
सॉरी यार मीटिंग था मेरा बैग देखना पीछे
Welcome back to family. Welcome to LUV.
Does your everyday shave feel like this? Why do it the old way? The new and advanced Philips AquaTouch gives you a smooth shave and protects you from nicks and cuts better than a regular blade. Use dry or wet with foam. Switch to the Philips AquaTouch. It's the shaver for the modern man.
You're late.
In this fast and fleeting world, a promise stands firm in the changing winds. A promise is sealed with a forever mark diamond. Each diamond carries a unique inscription. Our promise. They are beautiful, rare, and responsibly sourced. Forever mark. The diamond. The promise.
This week on the Leaders of Tomorrow series, our attention is focused on the engineering products. Catch the remarkable excellence of AIMIL, Avasarla Technologies, Metafold Engineering, and Kumar Metals.
We manufacture for some of the best known brands in the world.
Last year, our company's revenue was about 210 crores.
I understand the product and try to interact with the customer to give them the best.
Watch Leaders of Tomorrow, Episode 4. Only on ET Now.
Brought to you by IndiaMart.com.
सॉरी यार मीटिंग था मेरा बैग देखना पीछे
Welcome back to family. Welcome to LUV. ब्लेड चाहे जैसा भी हो, स्किन को डैमेज कर सकता है। न्यू निविया मेन सेंसिटिव आफ्टर शेव में है विटामिन ई और कैमोमाइल, जो स्किन को रिपेयर करने में मदद करे और आराम पहुंचाए। स्किन आपकी, ख्याल आप रखिए।
डैडी, हमें कभी दो जिससे जान नहीं होने।
घबराओ मत मीना, मैं तुम्हें भगा के ले जाऊंगा अपने स्कूटर पे।
सरकार पेट्रोल की कीमतें बढ़ाने जा रही है। आज
ग्लोबल क्रूड ऑयल प्राइसेस आर राइजिंग। अमर, तुम्हारी स्कूटर की एवरेज तो तुम्हारी सैलरी से भी कम है।
खबरें बनती है आपकी पावर, इसलिए न्यूज नेशन पर हर खबर सोच समझकर।
Feeling your car maintenance expenses pinching your wallet? Visit My TVS company-owned outlet. We have offers starting from just rupees 299 onwards. Visit us to know more about the existing offers.
सॉरी यार मीटिंग था मेरा बैग देखना पीछे
Welcome back to family. Welcome to LUV.
चलते चलते आँखें झुक गई, चलते चलते मैंने लिया अंगड़ाई, चलते चलते
Johnson Tiles.
तुमको मैं चुरा लूंगा, तुमसे दिल में छुपा लूंगा।
Wildstone, pack of 3 soaps. Now, ₹60 only.
This week on the Leaders of Tomorrow series, our attention is focused on the engineering products. Catch the remarkable excellence of iMill, Avasarla Technologies, Metafold Engineering, and Kumar Metals.
We manufacture for some of the best known brands in the world.
Last year, our company's revenue was about 210 crores. I understand the product and try to interact with the customer to give them the best.
Watch Leaders of Tomorrow, Episode 4, only on ET Now.
Brought to you by IndiaMart.com.
If you live in any of India's bustling cities, chances are you are a part of an urban concrete jungle. Well, in the next 3 to 4 years, India is expected to build 200 million square feet of commercial space and 45 million square feet of retail space. And that's not even including residential space. Now picture this. Real estate development is one of the huge contributors to global warming. So with our hunger for new construction, you can be sure we have a big challenge on our hands. With global warming, our cities are going to be hotter than they already are. Water levels will rise, bigger storms will strike our coast. But here is the good news. The rising concern for global warming is driving a change in the thinking. People across India are searching for more sustainable solutions that tap into the power of Shunya. Over the next half hour, we will look at people who are breathing new life into India's buildings and striving to achieve zero carbon emission and zero energy waste. Olympia Tech Park is one of the biggest and most sought-after IT destinations in Chennai. It's an ode to the concept of eco-friendly and sustainable building design. And it's an inspiration for developers. Join us on an exclusive walk through this massive eco-friendly building complex that is working towards the bold goal of zero carbon emissions and zero energy loss.
A new dawn has risen in the heart of Chennai, in the center of the city's hustle-bustle. With rampant construction and rapid urbanization, towns and cities in India have developed by leaps and bounds, but mostly at a grave cost to the environment. Olympia Technology Park, rated the largest LEED Gold-rated green building in the world when it was certified in 2007, aims to be a path breaker. And Ajit Chordia, Managing Director of the Olympia Group, believes that eco-friendly buildings are not just a fashion statement in India, but a dire necessity.
With the way in which the education is spreading, the number of graduates which are coming out, so there will be more and more requirement of buildings like the IT buildings which are there, which employ a very large number of people. Industrialization is also going to take its, gather momentum, but the green building movement is here to stay. And the green building movement will have to be adopted by the people, by the developers. There is no two words about it. We have no choice.
Power-guzzling generators, electricity-hungry lights, and monstrous costs. That is the state of most commercial and IT hubs in India and the world. The problem is magnified when most parts of India face acute power shortage and demand for power exceeds supply. For a large building, power consumption can go up to 300 kilowatt hours per square meter in a year. Spread over more than 1.3 million square feet, Olympia Technology Park takes these demons by the head and optimizes energy and efficiency.
The building which we are in houses the entire power plant as well as the the building management system, that is the control room. So that is also housed in this particular building. Today with the generator, it costs almost 20 rupees to 22 rupees per kilowatt hour is the cost of fuel. Whereas this particular building's power consumption is less by 40%. So there's a direct saving of something like 8 rupee to 10 rupee per kilowatt hour on every unit of power which is being consumed.